I don't want to objectify you, Mark.
No, you're fine. I could take a nice compliment every now and again.
What's your last name?
Kelly.
Kelly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm.
Here, let me. I'm gonna jump in the shot with you for a second, if that's all right.
Well, it's your interview, so just position me so I'm out of your way.
So you live here, I assume.
No,
don't?
I'm a journalist.
Oh, very
too.
good. Very good.
Carol and I
So.
have been through a lot together.
Yeah.
You have, so you've been following.
I'm
this
a
closely,
yes. I live
okay.
in the marina. I'm very concerned about this situation. I don't live very far away from here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Plus,
and
there.
especially talking about it getting kicked up into the air and that sort of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It
absolutely.
affects all of us.
Yeah.
It absolutely does, and people should realize this.
Yeah.
And one of their last comments was, "Mud does not equal dust."
Well, that's not-
Mixed with water.
So, mitigation is not a priority. Speed of resolution is, or pretend resolution, is their goal, so that they can turn it over.
So right now you're living in the city.
I'm living in the
Explain,
city currently.
because
And
because
because
of
my
this?
home is being remediated for asbestos and mold, toxic molds, 2 types.
okay.
Yeah.
Would you say that's connected to radiation?
I think it's in concert with radiation. I think that the entire mix of radioactivity, chemicals, I mean, there's benzenes, there's volatile organic compounds, which are, vapors, semi-volatile organic compounds. There's PCBs, PAHs,
Right.
dioxin, which is deadly.
Give him the number, Catherine.
Oh, I did. I showed him the paper, actually. My handy dandy little tool.
Yeah.
So there are,
It's a huge number of them.
I mean, and then just human activity.
Right.
So kids dig, dogs dig.
Right.
You can't stop that. You can write it, you can put it as a rule in a lease, but first of all, I was never given a lease. I requested it in March and
Right.
finally received it. But my children have never been privy to any of this.
Right.
Even if I was, they aren't.
Right.
How can anyone sign away their health rights? It's disgusting.
Do you mind showing me that list again?
I don't. This is my favorite little. Yes, it has some of my notes on it, but this came from one of their publications.
The navies.
Yes, and then if you sign up on Facebook with us, we have Treasure Island Health Network. We have a ton of other interesting. Bits of information. Again, we're all online. There's your contaminants. These came off their fact sheets. So, and some are just randomly labeled oil, which contains just about anything. And then when they break down, they sometimes create other contaminants.
Yeah.
So, it's this, and then the residual effect,
Right.
and then it's the amount of years. And I'm actually kind of not one of the older residents. There's 15,
People that have been here
15-year
much longer.
people.
I believe it.
Some have lost their legs. I mean, it's from just something in the soil. We've had doctors say you need to move, or I can't be your doctor.
Yeah.
It's really horrific, and it's slow in the going. So we're currently matching all of our military personnel with the current residents, because what we're trying to do is, this is an entire legacy of effect
Right.
that, again, CDPH and SFDPH keep saying, there's not enough people
Right.
to do a study. There are plenty of people. I mean, if I can gather 2,000, 3,000 military people with the help of their own folks,
Right.
how can you at all imply that there aren't enough people or never were?
Yeah.
So,
Now, are you going in today to ask questions, or have you already?
I'm just going to mull around, but I think I'm going to wait out here for my neighbors to come by and
just
let them know
talk to
that,
them a little bit?
that we're still fighting, and a lot are protesting today.
Yeah.
They won't come because they just feel like it's the same old,
Oh, interesting.
and
Okay.
they separate the neighbors by booth so that this neighbor doesn't hear what this neighbor's asking, nor do they hear the answer. So it's kind of a divisive tool, including separating you from us.
Right.
Why shouldn't we all be in the same room with the same crowd,
Right.
so that everybody is entitled to the same information?
Right.
So declaring
Miriam.
that you're trying to
Hi.
be transparent and yet separating the information into parcels is
Right.
in no way being transparent.
Can I take your phone number down
Yes.
just for the future, or if you have a
Sorry,
card?
and I have much more.
No, I believe it.
But yeah.
I mean, you've been through it.
Oh, congratulations! I was at the graduation, but I couldn't find you guys.
What
Mason
media are you
graduated
from?
at Cal-
CBS.
And do you have a card?
Yeah, you
Excuse
know
me,
what, I
I'm
actually
gonna
have to
be
get
right
out of my
back,
car
I
because
first time
Okay.
graduated with my class.
that's where all my extras are.
Are you a
I'll get you.
CBS in San Francisco? Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. It's good.
So you know her well.
I know Catherine very well. We've been working on this issue for quite a while. Why am I videoing myself? I'm an activist journalist in San Francisco. Yeah. We've been working on it quite a lot. I've written a lot of pieces on this. So are you going to be
Give me your name again.
Carol Harvey?
Carol Harvey.
Yeah,
Okay.
just Google that and you'll find.
will. Let me write your
find
name
it. As a matter of fact, there's a lot of background material. Catherine has done toxic tours, and she's taking me on some of them, and they're on
Okay.
my YouTube channel.
Okay.
So
But is the YouTube channel your name?
Carol Harvey SF.
Okay.
Carol Harvey SF, and there's a lot of stuff on that. Little toxic tours. Hey.
All right. Very good.
Yeah. So, are you going to be on the handy dandy electric television?
Yes.
Can I see you?
We'll be on. This should be on tonight. We'll put a little something on.
Really? Why?
What's that?
Why?
Why
I
are we-
missed that. Did they make some major announcement or other? Why are you going to cover it?
Well, they were just talking about the latest project this summer, and they're calling it their final step.
Okay, so can you tell me, my friend, what is that going to, because I missed that. So, do you have like a sentence that can describe what they're
Yeah, it basically
announced?
sounds like the final attempt to check out if there's any radiation, any issues there. That's what they're calling it, the final step. So
Eyes rolling. Did they talk about what they're going to do with the people at all that are living there?
there was a little bit of an explanation, but I think you should probably ask them that.
Okay.
So
This is same old. This is what the Navy's been saying for a long
Has it?
time. Are there any contaminants out there? Well...